There's a story in the New Testament when Jesus was teaching. So he was being followed by this huge crowd of people, his followers and his disciples, and he was taking the time to be with them and to speak with them and to teach them about important stuff, about the values of the kingdom. And so there was this one time there when Jesus talks to them about prayer. And he tells them that when you pray like this: Our Father in heaven. That's the first line, but there's already so much there. And so let's spend some time a bit to kind of unpack that. And I would like to share with you 3 reflections that I have of that first line of the Lord's Prayer. The first reflection is this, is that God is our Father. You know how when 2 friends spend so much time together that they begin to act like each other, they pick up each other's mannerisms, and they begin to speak like one another, and they begin thinking like each other. They just get each other like so much to that level that they have this understanding of what one another cares about and values. You see, Jesus presents God to us in that way as well, that He is someone to be known, that He is not just some distant master or distant all-powerful creator, that He is Father. And He's not just a Father, He is not just Jesus' Father, He is our Father. Jesus invites us to refer to Him as our Father. And in the same way, we can get to know Him. We can experience what it means to have a relationship, a friendship with Him. And so God is our Father. The second reflection is this: we are His children. There's another story when there were these little kids who were approaching Jesus, and the disciples were kind of keeping them away just to make sure that they weren't causing any trouble. And so Jesus talks to them, and Jesus tells them, no, wait. Let the little children come to me, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these. And here we see a picture of God who knows and cares about us. What does that mean for us? It means that we have a Father whom we can come toward. We have a Father who knows us deeply and seeks to lead us, to allow Him to get to know Him. And so we can respond in trust and humility. We can be like little children when we come to Him. That leads us to the third reflection. And the third reflection is that we are brothers and sisters. And so that leads us to being able to treat one another with respect and dignity, even though we may not always agree with one another, even though we may not always like each other. But as we come into this loving father-child relationship with God, what happens is that we enter into a family, and that's what church is about. And so He is our Father, we are brothers and sisters, and we have this opportunity to come into relationship with Him. And this is the invitation that's being given to us. And this is a personal invitation. In the same way that I can't be friends with someone on some other person's behalf. You see, friendship doesn't work that way. Friendship has to be personal. You have to take the time to get to know someone and to spend time with someone. In the same way that is true, the Father is inviting us. He is inviting you personally. So the question that we have here now is, will you allow Him to have this relationship with you? Will you allow Him to be your Father?